Well, hello and welcome from Over the Vest Nurseries, where we grow over 2,000 different varieties of plants, ones that we've specially selected for their performance right here in our region in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states. And if you're interested in finding out and discovering more about plants, can I suggest that you click and subscribe to our channel, because we're posting new videos all the time, many of them of new and exciting selections that we think you'll be very interested in growing. Take for example this wonderful selection of an old-fashioned favorite. This is Weigela Snippet Dark Pink, which has been introduced from proven winners. I mentioned the word old-fashioned because many years ago, when I was a student learning about horticulture and plants, we took our Weigelas because they were tough and hardy and reliable, and we stuck them in at the backs of beds and borders, places that we would use perhaps as a background to show off other more showy plants. And at that time too, particularly in inner city areas, there was usually a good healthy coating of atmospheric pollution on the leaves, and so the soot deposits that were on there didn't exactly make them shine either. But today all of that has changed with the development of these short, compact, very free flowering and reblooming selections. This has changed now so that today this old-fashioned favorite is one that you would put right at the very front of your beds and borders. Now, leading the charge with breeding has been some wonderful work that's been coming out of the Czech Republic. At the Research Institute for Landscape and Ornamental Gardening, they have developed some really exciting new selections, and this is one that they've been promoting recently, and I have to say that in our trials we really like what we're seeing. Growing only about 2 foot high by about the same wide, and producing bright green mounded growth that then carries lots of these beautiful trumpet-shaped bright pink flowers, first in early summer, and then it will rebloom through the season all the way through to the frost. But here on the nursery, where we love to trim things and get our plants really short and bushy and compact, might be a little tip that you could use at home. For instance, what we do is whenever they begin to go over, we do what's known as cycle pruning. We go in with our shears and we trim back all of the old flowers when they go over. That then stimulates a lot of young, fresh growth, which then of course carries a new round of flowering. Now, if you don't do that, they will still bloom, but by doing that you help to make the plants more rounded, more compact, more bushy, and concentrate the flowering too, so that you get even a more pretty effect in your garden. Outside of that, you'll know that Weigelas are really good, reliable plants that adapt well to a variety of soil types. They're not really troubled by any pests and diseases we're talking about, and what's very important in today's world too, things like deer and rabbits leave them alone. So as you see, I can tell you that I'm more than just a little bit excited about these new wonderful reblooming selections of Weigelas, and in particular this lovely selection which is called Weigela Snippet Dark Pink.